access. Wild Force access. Wild Force, Power Rangers, defend the world together. Wild Force, Power Rangers, protect the world together. Wild Force, Wild Force. I'm a dork. So, welcome everybody back to a Universe episode, and once again, talking about Power Rangers, my beloved series of all time. I'm going to talk about one I grew up with from the beginning to the very end of this series, and still to this day, I love it. Power Rangers Wild Force, or Gal Ranger if you're into Super Sentai. This was the 40th? 25th? 40th? This, I'm pretty sure, was the 40th Super Sentai released, I'm pretty certain, or 20, I don't remember anymore, in Japan, and turned into a successful franchise of the universe. So, in here I have all of the 40 episodes, all written and directed by the most fantastic people to ever work on Power Rangers, from the same writers and directors from Zero all the way up till now, and this is a fantastic series. So the series falls around Cole Daniels. He is the Red Ranger. He was turned Red Ranger. He comes from a tribe from basically, I think, like the African region, basically, and he comes to New York or America to try to find his parents. In the return to finding his parents, he finds the four Rangers. Yes, this is actually my most favorite of the Power Rangers thing, and something I'd love to see them do again is the Ranger formation team. Now, we've seen this once again in Power Rangers Samurai, but we haven't seen it since. This is where the Rangers would kind of start from one point and move on. So in this series, we started with Taylor. We moved on to, I think they moved on to Danny. Then they introduced Max and Aisha after a while, or something along those lines, basically. All I know is that Cole was the last one there. So either way, this series does follow them, and there's a lot of different and many plot twists in this series that could never have been seen before. Like, Master Org is a human, but then he was turned into an org somehow. Yeah, try wrapping your head around that with me really quick. He was a human turned org. There's a lot of unique orgs in it, and yes, there was no like really like obscure names like I Guy or Mr. Oh God, what was his name again? Like Mr. Snifflewitz or something like that. Trini had him. He looked like a doll. Oh God, that's something creepy. The Porky Pig, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. The pigster. Or the Porky Chicken. Yeah, nothing that obscured. They're all orgs. In the Sentai version, it was basically the same thing, so we just took it from that. But the thing is, and I've seen both the Sentai of Gal Ranger and this, and both versions are very well done, very well written, with very good character development. Like, for example, Max, since he's the youngest, gets easily picked on by the other Rangers because he's the youngest, but he proves himself worthy of the Ranger mantle every single time. Aisha is a Kung Fu master, technically speaking, from her father's side, and she uses this still in her life, but yet she becomes a grade A student through school. Danny is even though he's the strongest, and this is what I find hilarious. And basically, Danny is technically like my spirit animal, because I'm a big tough guy, but I'm very soft-hearted and terrified, very easily terrified. He's the sweetest of the group, and he's like the nurse. He's a florist. He tends to flowers and whatnot. You know, he's very good at that. Taylor is the strict one, and she's very Marine served and whatnot, so she never barely is away from her Marine life. Later on she does, like the crossover between Time Force and Wild Force. Yeah, that was extremely exciting. But she is like this big, huge I am, yes sir, yes ma'am, I'm gonna follow your orders. And I have some cousins and some uncles of mine who've been in the Marines. I know one of my favorite teachers, who still talks to me to this day, back from 8th grade, he was in the Marines as well. So I know a bunch of people that were associated in that. My grandfather served in World War II. So she kind of has that like discipline, that well mannerism that she has, but sometimes she can be kind of a bitch too. So the series is well done. I really do like the story with Merrick though, especially let me look real quick. The episode. Oh god. Not Through the Cloud. Um, Unfinished Business, episode 27. It is a really good episode because Zen Aku, the person who basically possessed Merrick because Merrick uses his power to defeat, um, and Merrick is like 1,000 or more years old, and he's still good looking. How the hell did he do that? It's beyond me. But Zenaku comes back and he tells Merrick like, I'm back now, Merrick. Have you missed me? It's basically the same thing as if, I'm not sure if it has happened because my memory of Bleach is kind of obscured, but I'm pretty certain that did happen in Bleach when the Hollow came back to Ichigo. I'm pretty certain it happened and he tried to possess him again. So Zenaku comes back and he tells Merrick like, you're weak without me. We need to be reunited again. You love it when we're reunited, Merrick. You and I need to have the power with each other. You need to put back on a mask, and Merrick resists him every single time. And every time the Rangers get involved, he tells them like, "This is my fight." And the actor that played Merrick did a really good deliverance in one of the scenes. I think it was Cole was talking to him, telling him like, "Look, you need us, and you know it." And he said, "I don't need anybody. I can do this. I'm a lone wolf." And Wolf Zord kept resisting him at first because he knew that he needed help, but yet because Merrick is basically Wolf Zord's master, he had to obey his command. So if Merrick said like, "Wolf Zord, transform," he got to do it because he's the master. So, another great episode is when Merrick's first appearance did happen, the Lone Wolf, which is when he actually turns back into a human. And in regard to this, the his Zord, the Predator Zords, all abandoned him, and he tried to fight Master Org by himself, and he was about to be eliminated by Master Org. And he goes and he's shouting out while he's standing there going, "Wolf Sword! Alligator Sword! Hammerhead!" And they just ignore him. And it was a really dramatic scene because it goes to show you, like, even though, like, he was possessed, these animals did never want to hurt nobody. And that is really dramatic and really cool at the same time, you know? And, when he does actually get them, he doesn't take it for granted. He actually really does appreciate and love these stories with all of his heart, and that is something that's really dramatic and something I've never really seen well done. So it is 40 episodes long, and according to the DVD box, and yes, I have watched all these episodes. This was released in 2013, by the way. It would take 14 and a half hours to basically get through this. But let me tell you something. If you have nothing else better to do, or you just want to do a stream marathon or binge watch like I did, you are not going to be disappointed by popping this into your DVD player and just going full blast, because this is amazing. So, be sure to pick up Power Ranger Wild Force right now, even though it was out for like 6 years now. You can still do that. So, I recommend it. It has a Wild Force is one of those series, just like Time Force and a lot of others, where the character development was really well done, and I really do like all the character developments. You get to see it very well done throughout the series. There is not one episode that is really that bad. They're all fantastic. They're all, some of them can be kind of goofy, but they're all well done. They all have very well good characters, and I highly recommend that you pick it up if you're a fan. So, Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out Power Rangers Wild Forest because it is definitely worth the money. My oldest sister actually bought this for me for $10, I think it was, which I am so thankful for. And I'm gonna close the video off before the train gets you, otherwise it will blast in you guys' ears, and I don't want that to happen. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Join me at Twitter with the link in the description below. Check out some more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.